Hey, this is Jesse Grover with the Living in Vancouver YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about why Vancouver, Washington is the best place to live if you're into any sort of outdoor activity. Now let's get into it. So if you're into any sort of outdoor activity, Vancouver, Washington is the best place to live. Whether it's camping, skiing, fishing, hunting, snowboarding, boating, surfing, whatever you are into, Vancouver, Washington will be the perfect home base for you. So if you enjoy camping anywhere an hour, hour and a half outside of Vancouver, Washington, you can go camping in the mountain, in the desert, in the forest, next to a lake, next to a river, at the beach. I've camped all over the place, and it's only not even a half day's trip. Like a couple hours and you're in another awesome area that you can spend the weekend. Me and my family, every year we go down to Helens Bay and we go camping down at the coast, and it's unbelievably, it's a great weekend every time because the campground is right on the beach and you can just walk over the dunes and go down there. Detroit Lake is another awesome place that you can be camping next to the lake, where everybody goes boating and fishing for the weekend off the dam. There's like Sunset Falls that's just outside of Battleground, Hawkinson area, so that's within like an hour's drive, 45-minute drive, and it's an amazing swimming holes on the river. Really, anywhere you want to go, you can find some amazing camping, and you can go in any direction and get some awesome different types of atmosphere and different types of scenery that you can really enjoy. If you're really into fishing, the Columbia River is situated perfectly right on the edge of Vancouver, Washington, and we have salmon runs that go through there every year. So you can go fishing for salmon, you can go out to other rivers, go fishing for trout, you can go to lakes. There's multiple lakes around the area that are stocked with bass, trout, and other fish. Really, wherever you want to go, you can find fishing. You can go out to the coast, so it's only an hour and a half drive, and you can go deep sea fishing out there, go crabbing, do tons of stuff. It's awesome, and we really love our seafood here. Hunting is another popular activity, so you can go hunting kind of all over the place, and Vancouver, Washington and the Northwest have tons of hunters all around. They go deer hunting, elk hunting, there is turkey and boar and lots of other stuff. You can go, bird hunting as well, and you can kind of get that in any direction you kind of go because there's so much woods and things around and wildlife around Vancouver and Clark County. So it's really kind of any direction you want to go, you can really get into a nice hunting spot. We also have skiing and snowboarding within an hour, hour and a half drive. Mount Hood is our main source of mountain snow fun here in Vancouver and Portland, Oregon. Mount Hood has a few different lodges up on the mountain that you can go skiing and snowboarding out of. There's also trails to go cross-country skiing or sledding. You can just go take the kids and go tubing down the mountain, and that's a ton of fun also. We also are right next to Mount St. Helens, and Mount St. Helens has more cross-country skiing. They have hiking. They have tons of trails all around, so you can really enjoy the wildlife and the recreation of the mountain on Mount St. Helens. Or in Mount Hood, you can really go there and enjoy more of the snow extreme and go skiing and snowboarding, and there's tons of events and things that happen there. Or if you're a water person and you grew up boating or tubing, water skiing, any of those activities, throughout the summer, tons of people are doing that on the Columbia River, all up and down around the Clark County. We also have some lakes just north of us that you can go out there and do that as well. So there's plenty of opportunities. There's lots of boating people that live here and grew up here that love to get on the water and love to spend a day water skiing or tubing or just cruising around on the jet skis. That's another fun thing that definitely can happen here in Vancouver, Washington. Another thing that you can do out of the beach actually is surfing. So we actually have a lot of big surfing community, and I don't know the specific spots where they like to go, but there is some surfing out on the Pacific Ocean. So if you really are into that, you can bundle up and definitely enjoy the surfing. So the Gorge also is just an hour and a half outside of Vancouver, Washington, just east of here. And out there you can go whitewater rafting. You can take out your kayaks, your stand-up paddle boards. People do kite surfing. They do parasailing, all types of stuff out there. We have some of the nation's best wind water sports out there in the Gorge and on the Columbia River. And even if you're not part of that and you haven't done it before, it's still an amazing day to go out there and watch them fly through the air and cut through the water. It's pretty awesome, and there's so much more to do out there. If you're into motorcycles, so if you like you like dirt biking, or you like taking quads to the dunes, or just through trails, like we offer all of that. You can go to the dunes either in like southern Oregon or eastern Oregon down there where there's lots of sand and there's more deserts. You can go out to the beach. There's like so many areas to go take your motorbikes out to the sand, or you can kind of stay in town a little bit more and go through some trails and do some trail riding with your dirt bike. Out in Washougal, there is a national dirt bike racetrack out there, and there's national qualifiers and tons of events that happen all the time out there. So there's lots of people who are into dirt bikes and motorbikes and stuff that really like to get dirty as well. And last but certainly not least is hiking. There are avid hikers all up and down throughout town that go out to trails out towards the Gorge, like Multnomah Falls or Lucia Falls. There's hiking trails all over the place. There's lakes all around Vancouver and Clark County with trails going around them. A lot of neighborhoods have trails around the neighborhoods, or other little hiking trails like Salmon Creek or other things like that you can even stay in town and get your hiking in and really enjoy the views and the wildlife while still being in town. And that's one of our really most treasured pastimes, is hiking. And it's a lot of fun, and we live in a very beautiful area, and so it's really fun to enjoy that. Please get out there, enjoy the air, enjoy the scenery, and it's an amazing place. And Vancouver, Washington has such an awesome opportunity to enjoy any facet of outdoor life. You can find it here within an hour or hour and a half outside of Vancouver, Washington. So that's why it makes it the perfect home base to call home and enjoy the outdoors. Well, this is Jesse Grover from Living in Vancouver YouTube channel. If you like this video or my others, please hit the subscribe button and follow along. I'm making videos like this weekly, so I will see you in the next one.